Well, hello, Leo. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. And today's reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. It's a singles love reading, or it's a love reading. And so we're going to take a look at your romance, love life for mid June to mid July. I'm using Runik Tarot today. And just as a note, I do personal readings. Link to my website is in the description. So let's do a couple shuffles and take a second. What do our Leos need to know? What do our Leos need to know about their love life? Middle of June to mid-July. What do they need to know? Okay. Okie dokie. So we will take a look at current situation, present and past influences, negative and positive influences, what you don't see, challenge, what to look for, future influence, outcome, and advice. We'll cut the deck here. Okay, what do we got? Current situation. The star, nice. Past influence. Knight of Cups. Present influence. Two of Cups. You've got some really nice energy here. Negative influence. Six of Cups. Positive influence. Judgment. Okay, what you don't see, Page of Pentacles, challenge, King of Cups. Okay, what to look for, the Devil. Okay, Leo, what is the future influence? Six of Swords and outcome. Ooh, Nine of Swords. Ooh, okay, advice. We will read on from that because that's a hard outcome. Okay, so the Emperor's at the bottom of your deck, and I feel like this could be it feels like there is something that you need to maybe control here. It's really interesting. You've got this really beautiful energy at the top, but something major happens if you're not careful, and I'll go into that. I think I know what it is. Looking at the cards, but things change as I start reading. So there is some control going on here. Either trying to control a situation or doing something. The Star is your current situation. So I honestly feel like this is something that you are wishing for, right? Your current situation is you're in a place where you feel like you're really, I feel like you're wanting more than you have, is what I get the feeling. Okay, so you have in the past, let's see. I gotta do this right or I get so confused. In the past, you have the Knight of Cups here. And this is someone coming in that's bringing you love. I almost feel like I feel like someone's coming in, and in the now you have this Two of Cups, which tells me that there is a relationship that you are in right now. And overall, it feels good. I mean, it does. The negative influence, though, is there's something from the past that you're kind of looking at and watching and waiting for. And it's not this. And I'll tell you why I feel that way when we get there. But you've kind of got your hand stuck in the past, whether it is, and it could be just worry that something's going to work out, but I don't think so. I think you're looking for someone else. This is not what you want. You think it is. You've got the star as your current situation, um, and you've been hoping that it is. And in the now, it kind of feels like it. But there is a part of you that keeps looking at someone from the past. Honestly, I feel like it's someone from the past, and you keep thinking about that person from the past. Um, and and I believe, honestly, I believe that there's right now the way I feel, and it might change as I get into the reading, that you are almost afraid of the past, a past situation repeating itself. Your negative influence is the Six of Cups, which means to me that you're holding on to that past. You're holding on to something from the past. And I feel like, and I'll tell you, because what to watch for is the devil. And because of that, I feel like be careful of addictions. Like, be careful of going back to something that you're addicted to, or that you tend to repeat, or something that you're hanging on to. Your negative energy, or your negative or challenge, is the King of Cups. And I feel like the challenge is finding that love, like you knowing that love is there without strings attached, because I feel like whatever's from the past is making you feel like there might be strings attached. And when I say strings, I mean like literally this, worried about getting stuck on somebody that you can't get away from if it doesn't work. Like, there is this really beautiful thing going on at the top, and it is beautiful because Knight of Cups, Two of Cups, the Star, those are all really beautiful cards. So what you're worried about is exactly that, like something from the past, like, how can this be so good? And wait a minute, I better take a step back, because look what happened to me before. I got stuck. I got stuck in a situation, and I didn't get out in the time I felt like I should. This is going to be hard for you. The problem is that it's starting to feel that way. So the judgment is about rebirth, but I feel like it has directly to do with what you're worried about, your negative influence. But I feel like because things are starting to play out kind of like they were before. The positive thing is I think that you're going to see this sooner than maybe you would have in the past. I'll tell you that things are not easy as you move forward. They're just not. You're going to have a little bit of a struggle. I feel like you do in the future decide to move away from this relationship. Now, keep in mind, this is a tarot reading, entertainment purposes only. You have free will, you do you. But, as I'm reading this, I get the Six of Swords, which is going from rocky waters into better waters. The reason why I'm going a little bit, like, not that you're going into a good relationship or into a good thing, is because you have this Nine of Swords as your outcome. There is something that you are very stressed about in the near future. And I feel like it could be something either coming from the past or feeling from the past. And I think each person's going to be a little bit different. Either you're stuck on someone from the past, or there is a relationship that happened in the past that you don't want to repeat that same action, and that you're not trusting yourself. The reason why I feel like something is happening from the past is that Judgment card. There's a rebirth, but that is in the positive energy. So that's why I'm thinking you almost realize what's happening, and you do move forward. So the energy is moving forward. However, it is a stressful time. I'm going to pull a couple cards on this Nine of Swords. Can you clarify the Nine of Swords and the outcome? Yeah, something's ending. Oh, you're going to get clarity here soon too. So it's going to be stressful because something is ending, and it is a love relationship. But you're ending, it's ending, and it's stressful because you get clarity, which is the Ace of Swords. So something comes to light that you realize it's got to end. I'm going to tell you, this is not an easy reading, okay? This isn't. But keep in mind, it's very current energy, so you're not taking this with you all the way. It's just there is an ending coming, and it is about being clear, and it is stressful. Um, and you will have stress at the end of the month. What energy comes after the Nine of Swords, please? The Moon, and then Ten of Pentacles. I think everything will be okay. Here in the after the Nine of Swords, the Moon reminds us that you will have a situation that may be still unclear a little bit, and that you can't always count on what you believe to be true. Like sometimes things are not quite what you think they are. And the Ten of Pentacles means you are going to take all your resources that you have, and you are going to move forward stronger and better. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles in this deck, I dropped it. Specifically, because this Ten of Pentacles is about them putting their resources together, developing a team. This is the Vikings. They've developed, I think it's the Vikings, right? They developed their team. They've created their ships. They've worked really hard for this legacy that they have. And now they're able to move forward and conquer. So that's kind of what's happening here. You will move that direction. The Six of Pentacles. Oh, shoot. What you don't see is the Page of Pentacles. And I feel like this is really about learning. So Page of Pentacles to me is, okay, so for this reading, it's what you don't see. And this is kind of important because you are going to understand everything here shortly. This means that you are still healing, though, I will tell you that, because the Page of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles in a love reading to me is definitely could be a healing situation. But you are learning, because the pages also learn. They're young. So that's a kind of the energy that you're not seeing, is that you are getting through this, you are learning, you are healing. The Six of Pentacles as advice reminds us that make sure whatever you're getting into, you have equal give and take. But also I feel like this is understand where you're at. Like, understand that you are successful and you're at a point you're successful where you can give. And when I say success, that means just in life general, see what you have to give, because you obviously have stuff to give, because the Six of Pentacles is telling us that, and to understand that, and to know that but to understand too that any relationship, especially a love relationship, any relationship, has to be equal give and take. There are always times where one person has to take more than the other, and that's just because of life, what we go through. If someone's going through a hard time, they may need more of our time, more of us than we need of them at that point. But when we have that tough time, we need to be able to count on them, that kind of circle. So remember that whatever relationship this is about, that there has to be equal give and take. Or I think this makes complete sense. You need to move to someone that brings you that. I would just be careful to make sure you're not moving back to that person from the past, because they are a devil. And it doesn't mean they're a bad person by any means, but it's been someone that you're addicted to, if that's the case. And which means that you have this tie to them. And it doesn't mean you can't go to them. I have someone like this in my life, so I understand that. But it means that if this person can't give you that equal give and take, then are they going to be worth it too? If that's what this about the past, or if it's just something like you're repeating the same old actions, or repeating the same old relationship. Anyway, this is kind of a hard reading, Leo, but I'll tell you, there is something good coming out of it, because it leads to that Ten of Pentacles. And to me, that's like, I feel like there's this vitality in this, that eventually you are going to feel stronger than ever. And they're leading off into being able to conquer because of what they've created. And I think that that's you in all of your healing and all of your great self, that you are going to be conquering again soon. And you just will take a little bit. It won't take long because my readings don't go far out. This is past that. So once you've felt the anxiety, know that you will prevail. And it won't take that long. So there you have it, Leo. I hope this resonated. If it did, hit the like button. Give me a comment. I know it's a hard reading. They're not always easy. I have to be true to the cards, and I don't want to paint any pictures either. So I hope you appreciated that, and take care and have a beautiful day.